Let's talk about the new Aurora Lights palette from Simply Posh Cosmetics. I'm so excited about this theme and the color story. It is absolutely beautiful. We have some more pastel shades at the top, shimmers in the center, and some deeper mattes on the bottom, which I love this kind of layout. It just makes creating eye looks so simple and so easy. And thank you so much to Simply Posh for sending me this palette. This palette has already launched and it is $45, which I love that price. And you can use my affiliate code, which I'll put up on the screen in case you're interested in this palette. And thank you so much if you do use my code. First, let's get into some swatch comparisons of the shimmers, and then I'll show you two looks, and then at the end of the video I'll give you some of my thoughts. So let's get right into it. I think I want to do like a purple to green blend on this eye. So I'm taking swirling and I'm just going to pop that onto the inner crease. And I'm taking Vivid next to that. It's going to be kind of a little bit of like a rainbowish look essentially. And then next to that, Surreal. Just going down the line essentially, minus the pink. I should have just started with the pink and just gotten all the lighter shades on. Just popping that out here, and then Glow. The Glow is going to go underneath my lower lash line as well. And this outer corner. Taking Brilliant, I'm just going to pop that right in here. And just deepen it up a little bit. Just very lightly going in. I feel like it's not really meshing well with the shade. It's not really wanting to layer, just a tad. And then taking Magnetic right here. And then next to that, Phenomenon. And then next to that, Captivating. It's going to go on the outer lid. And just slowly kind of blending it outwards. I do want to deepen it up just the tiniest bit with a Night Sky, just right here, right along the lash line. Also taking Captivating underneath my lower lash line and a little bit of Night Sky. Just really deepening it up out here in this outer corner. Picking up Magical, I'm just gonna pop that right here. Sheer, when I pick it up with just a brush, I think I need to try to see if I can mist it. I'm actually just gonna use my pinky. I feel like I can always just get the most opacity if I do use my pinky. And then I'm gonna take Twinkling. Look at the shade, it's so fun. It has like a green base to it, but a purple reflect. It is so cool. It was a bit unexpected when I was looking at it in the pan. I was not expecting it to look this purple, but then also green with the base. So cool. Here's the first finished look. For the second look, I'm going to go in with Bright. Look at the pigmentation. Oh my goodness. And I'm just going to take it all the way around and a little bit up and then outwards, just really blending it. It just keeps blending for days. I'm going to take the same brush with some setting powder just to go over the edges, since it was a lot more opaque than I was expecting it to be. So I'm just kind of going to take a little bit of it underneath my lower lash line as well. And then I'm going to take, I actually want to take Brilliant on this outer corner. And bring it up into the pink a little bit. Just going in with a little bit more. And then I'm going to pick up the tiniest bit of the pink and just go over the edges of the purple. take a little bit of Brilliant underneath the lower lash line as well. And then I'm just going to bring it in just a tiny bit. Picked up Dazzling and I misted my brush with just some water. And I'm just going to take that on the center of my lid, a little bit onto the outer corner. So this is a little bit more sheer. I do think that if I use a glitter primer, I could have gotten it a little bit more opaque. Picked up Aurora and also misted it just a little bit. And I'm just going to pop that onto the inner portion. I'm going to have to kind of just push it in. My pinky nail is so long. I think it emptied up just a little bit, but it is definitely a lighter, more sheer kind of shade. Here's the second finished look. I love the more affordable price point of Simply Posh's palettes, and the quality is really, really great as well. I do feel like some of the mattes in here are a little bit extra kick-uppy and powdery compared to the Cozy Cabin palette that launched prior to this one. I love the color story. I love that there's lighter mattes as well as deeper mattes. Tons of different kinds of looks you can get with this palette. Let's talk about the shimmers, and especially with the shimmers because they are all pretty much on the sheer side. I think Light Show is kind of the most opaque. I did notice with Electric and Magical and Aurora, they did start to hard pan a little bit because I was doing so many swatch comparisons and I was picking all the shades to compare them to. So I think that's the cause. But the first time I swatched them with a finger, I did not notice that. I know that's something they made sure to fix with the Cozy Cabin palette. And these do feel like the same shimmers as them, but for some reason they're just hard panning a little bit. Again, could be totally because I'm just dipping my finger into them so much to do the swatch comparisons. And it's not something as a consumer that you might experience because these do pick up with a brush. I do think Twinkling is a standout shade in this palette. It is pretty unique. It has a beautiful grungy green teal-ish base to it with a purple of Reflect, and I really couldn't find anything too similar to this. So that one is a really special shade, especially in this $45 palette. And I'm so excited to see what Simply Posh has coming for us in 2024. They seem to be really on a roll with some really awesome, really thought out themes, where the color story truly reflects the theme and also the lower price point, which is really, really amazing. So let me know in the comments below which look was your favorite, and if you plan on picking this palette up, did you already buy it? Are you waiting for it to come? I would love to hear your thoughts. And that's everything for this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you next time.